I'm trying to say is one of its kind. Nobody has the properties because live stem cell. So the uniqueness comes from the technology and production, the formula, and then it's all proven. To me, when I take a product, first I must talk about efficacy. Then second thing I talk about safety. The product must be good, it must have benefits, but very important also, it must be safe to consume. I always tell people, now you have pain, you take steroid, your pain will go off. But steroid has harmful effects, so it's not safe to take. So I always look at a product from two aspects. Okay? One talk about efficacy, one talk about safety. Is it safe to consume? Any side effects or not? Okay? So let's talk about the technology and production. Now, let's talk about CMC. We first have to understand what is CMC. It stands for Cambial meristemic cells. This is to compare with callus. Okay, that means dead cells. CMC is okay. How do I explain this? Okay, let me give you an example. We have quite a number of ladies in this Zoom meeting here. When you want to make a, say, let's say make a cake, you get the raw materials. Let's say I don't know how to make a cake. I assume so. There'll be sugar, there'll be milk, there'll be flour, honey or something like this. So these are the raw materials. That means you have not formed the cake yet. Okay, if you not do anything, the sugar will remain as a sugar, the flour will remain as flour. But once you mix already, when you blend it or you put sugar, you put flour and all these things to make a cake, you cannot take it out anymore already. Yeah, you cannot take it out anymore already. Okay, so no. Sorry, can you all see my what you call? What do you call my PowerPoint?
Yes.
Can someone
Yes.
Yes,
Very
okay,
clear.
you can see my PowerPoint. Okay.
Good.
Okay. Thank you. Because I thought I cannot see my PowerPoint. Okay, so CMC is something that means it's not yet developed. You are not making it to something yet. But once it becomes a cake, you cannot say, oh, I want to change to become a cookie or something or a bun. You cannot really. So CMC is something that has not changed yet, has not differentiated yet. If you look at a plant, if you're in gardening, you see a plant that grows up, the plant will grow taller and taller. So on top of the shoot, the one that grows up, that is the CMC. That means it will develop. Then the root also the same thing. It will grow longer and longer. And cambium is the part, the stem there. The stem there when the leaf, another shoot will come out. So that is called the cambium. Okay. So CMC is a cell that has not developed yet. Now, human stem cell, when a baby is born, there's a stem cell bank. They take from the umbilical cord, then they store the stem cell, the human stem cell in a stem cell bank. And that must be in how many degrees, few hundred degrees centigrade. And I have friends who invested in that. They say, oh, it costs about, last time it was about 12,000 or 15,000. Okay. Then after to store in the stem cell bank, every year you have to pay 1,000 to 2,000. Now my friend come tell me, Paul, I spend, I think, every year now my kid is nearly 20 already. I spend so much, about 30,000 or 50,000. Now I want to give up already. So all is gone already now. Okay. So this time we talk about plants. So stem cells. Okay, why is that? The human stem cell, the baby they want, so that next time the baby, let's say, grow up to an adult, he has some problem. Let's say he has cancer. Okay, he can take the stem cell from the stem cell bank and then put it back to where, let's say, he has the what they call cancer of the stomach. Then put the stem cell back in the cancer in the stomach for it to grow back. Okay, so that's the purpose of stem cell. That means not developed yet. But once it becomes a stomach cell, you cannot change to, let's say, a liver cell, a heart cell. Human beings, we have 216 types of cells. Okay, so one is differentiated, it cannot change to other things already. So here our CMC, that means it has not differentiated yet. It can change to anything that we want. Okay, so it's a live stem cell. Again, like you are gardening, you see a plant. Okay, I plant papaya trees. Okay, now when the cells are still alive, you can see the papaya grow bigger and bigger and bigger. But once you pluck the papaya, you put on the table, it will not grow anymore. All right, it may become ripe only. It may not grow already. So while it's still in the plant, it's still alive, live stem cell. Once you put it there already, it's dead already. It cannot grow anymore already. Except that because it used the nutrients, it become ripe, but it cannot grow bigger and bigger once you have plugged it. So I want you to see the difference between CMC and callus. Okay, callus is de-differentiated cells. That means cells that have changed already. Once they have changed already, it cannot change to other things already, and slowly you will die. You will die. Okay. So let's say I plug the papaya, I put on the table. One day you will die already. But let's say the papaya in the plant, it will still be alive. Okay. Now let me show you a photo about callus stem cell is still good for healing or for topical use. That means you can put on your face for beauty. Still can use. I don't want to put down on art products. Okay. There's one product I want to show to you, which most products that are callus, they do not want to tell you because it's not so good. But this is one product from Korea also, no? Okay, this is for beauty. You can see here. Okay, Dr. Ginseng callus. They are very honored to say that ours is not live stem cell, dead stem cell, but only good for topical. You can use to apply on your skin, on your face. Okay, so this is what I mean by callus. Okay. So got it? So now the difference between CMC and DDC, DDC or callus, okay? So there are many experiments they have done to show you that our CMC or our CV8 is actually CMC. One is the cell morphology. Morphology means the structure, the shape, okay? So you can see they are very small and packed together. That's our CMC. So they are not easily damaged. But you see a DDC, they are all wide apart, so very easy to damage. So this is to prove that our CV8 is actually CMC. Out of 7 tests, I think they have 7 tests. This is the one test that they show here. Second, they talk about the viability. You can see the CMC after how many months it's still like alive. Where else, DDC after a few months it will die. It's just like say a fruit in the tree and a fruit I pluck and put on the table. That's the difference on the show here. Okay. Or just now I talk about the raw materials when you what they call make a cake. Okay. So live stem cell CMC is like the raw materials. It has not changed yet. Once you combine together to form a cake, then become DDC already. Okay. After you make the cake, you don't eat the cake will become what they call bad already. Okay? So this is to show the difference CMC and DDC. Second, talk about vacuum numbers. The more small vacuum numbers, the more vacuums you have, it show that the plants are immature. Immature means not yet form. Okay. Whereas a large vacuum is just a vacuum. It shows that the plants are mature. Mature already, that means grown old already. No point already. Okay, so this is the difference again. One more difference to show you our CV8 is CMC. Next one, talk about starch number. The most starch number, that means a lot of cell division. That means it's still alive. Okay, when we are alive, our cells are dividing. New and new cells are being formed in the body. Okay, our cells are being formed. So this is to show you that CMC, that means still alive. Okay, there are a lot of starch. So a lot of things are happening. Cell aggregation, again, to show you the same thing here. Okay, a big cell cluster and a small cell. Ours is small cell cluster. Okay, cell necrosis means death. They die. Okay, cell death. Okay, so happen in a big cluster. Okay, hypoxia means lack of oxygen. Okay, once the cells die because of our cells need nutrition and needs oxygen, needs water. I think you know. For our cells to grow, it needs food, nutrition, water, and oxygen. So cell necrosis happen. That means the cell will die if you cannot get enough oxygen, cannot get enough nutrition, and no water. Okay. So our CMT, okay, is still alive. Last, I think this, but not least, okay. This to show you how the hydrogen peroxide decompose to form oxygen. Okay, that means a lot of oxygen is being formed in the CMC. On the left, a lot of oxygen is being formed when there's oxygen antioxidant properties. Okay, so these are the tests to prove you our CMC is really live stem cell. Okay, please, very important. So we are taking live stem cell. Okay. Now, this Nature Biotechnology is a very famous magazine where they publish those research that's been done. So here you can see the Plantel. It came out in this magazine. Plantel is the first and only team that has successfully isolate and culture CMC. And they do it on ginseng. They do it on ginseng. This is very important because it's peer review. They mean they studied very well that this is true. Because remember, I told you a story. I think it was in 2020. A lady scientist from Japan suddenly tell the science fraternity, the science world, that she has discovered a method of culturing human stem cell. So the whole science world was very excited. Wow, if she can do it, everyone will want to find out how she can do it because nobody can do it. So they invited her to a convention in Europe, in Europe, asked her to come, all the scientists gathered around there for her to show how she can do it when nobody can do it. Everybody was so excited. And her professor, a Japanese professor, was of course very excited also that wow, one of his students can discover, make such an important discovery. But then, just before the convention, this lady scientist suddenly mentioned, said, "Ayo, I did it once. Honestly, I did once, but now I cannot repeat the test. I cannot isolate the human stem cell and culture it." You know, there was what? You know, the professor was so ashamed, that the professor of the lady scientist was so ashamed that like my student cheated the whole world like this. He committed suicide. It was in the news. He committed suicide because he cannot stand that one of my students can bluff the whole world that he can isolate a human stem cell. So here, if Plantel can say that we can isolate and culture a plant, nobody can do it. I think it was 160 years, everybody was trying, cannot do it. And they tested that it really true, can it work. So it came out in the magazine. They won so many awards. Okay, TV coverage, which I will show later. Okay, so this is a true. Okay, to go into this magazine, cover page some more. Okay, it shows that really this really works. Some more cover page. You know, a magazine, there's so many stories written inside the magazine, but this one, what you call, grace the cover page of this magazine. Okay, how do they eat? This is the process. We do not know. I won't go into detail of this process. We talk about the company now. I'm amazed that at this Plantel, this is a gift to mankind. You know, there's a popular saying that say, what you are is a gift from God. What you become is a gift to God. You know, what you are is a gift from God. What you become is a gift to God. But here, I say Plantel is a gift to mankind. Why do I say it? Because this is very important. We talk about plants. In this world, we have, human beings, animals, and plants. And we always say, a plant is the lowest form of life. We human beings, we are superior. Second come animals. Third is plants. But do you know, plant is so important for us to exist. And plant is very intelligent. We think we humans are intelligent. Plants are very intelligent. Why? Because you look at it, plants, they cannot move, but they can survive in extremely harsh condition. Whether it's so hot, whether it's so cold, they cannot move. So they have to build out their immunity system. They have to build out their body in their genes to fight against all these harsh conditions, and they can survive. So how intelligent they are. Here, too hot, we move inside the house aircon. Too cold, we got heater, or we wear thick clothes. But they cannot. And then plants, remember, they can flower, they can fruit at the same time every year regularly. Penang, Talk about durian, certain time of the year. How do plants know? Wow, is what July, August, September. This is time for durian to fruit. So they are very intelligent. They don't have a clock in their tree to say that today or a calendar on the tree. Okay, July coming. You must fruit. No. So it's imbued in their system. So how intelligent they are, how they can survive. Very important. Just for information sake, the largest tree in the world can grow up to 85 meters height. So high, 85 meters. That is the giant redwood like in America. And what is the weight? 3,000 kilo. So imagine, can human beings grow that high? Can humans beings have this weight? The tallest person in the world is 2.72 meter, about 9 feet 10 inches. No? Oh, eh? 2.72 meters, so high. But compared to a human, compared to the plant, we lose. So we say we are the most superior, what they call being or race. No, the tree. See, the oldest tree in the world can live up to 5,000 years old. So you can see how. Now, okay, talk about the tree, the largest tree in the world. How can it transport water from the ground to 85 meters height? See how intelligent it sits. Okay, from the roots, the water can go up, go against gravity, and go to the top of the tree, 85 meters high. So, plant is very intelligent. Then how can it support the body weight of 3,000 kilo? Okay, plant is very intelligent. Okay, we say God created all this there. Definitely, there's something very good. And the first form of life also are plants. Okay. I sidestep a bit. Sometimes it's not about religion, because we all know that we study in school. God created the world, but God created the sun, our earth, and our earth got land and what you call got sea, water. So He created plant because through photosynthesis, we learn. Remember from I'm laser talk, photosynthesis, the plant will take the sun, water plus carbon dioxide to make what? Oxygen. Plant make oxygen for us to survive, no? The plants, the rainforest, all they make oxygen. So we are indebted to plants. We must thank plants. Without plants, we will not survive. So this is very important, okay? So I'm trying to tell you here, the thing. Now, but what happened to our plants, what they call human beings? We destroy the rainforest in the name of what they call development. So all the trees are destroyed, and we find that we talk about animal extinction. Okay, dinosaur now no more, but a lot of plants are also very very what they call going to be very extinct already, because we just chop and off. Okay, so the world is trying to bring back some plants that are going to go extinct. Okay, so from the seeds they try to plant from what they call botanical garden. Okay, they build some what they call those plants that are going to go extinct. They try to plant the plant, but then it will take space. It will take time. Planter, what I'm trying to tell you, connect to planter. Planter will take away all this time. Okay, that means it will take the life stem cell, cultivate it. So without time, it doesn't need time. Okay, like we want to grow a plant, we put a seed on the ground, then we wait for it to grow. Let's say the papaya tree that grow. Then after a few months, then I reap the harvest, the fruit. It takes a lot of time and space. Okay, I don't have much space. I can only grow a few. I cannot grow many. But planter has come up with idea. Okay, I'll take without. We don't use much time. We don't use much space. Okay, so here it is. That's why they come up with this very very technology. Let me tell you how, in terms of time and space. Okay. Okay, I'm reading from this book. I take out this book to show you here. Okay, what they say here. See, in planter, we can produce more rare ginseng with 100 square meters monthly. Okay, so remember 100 square meter, 1 month. We can produce the same amount generated in 100 square kilometer over 10 years. So how much time and land, how much time and space we have saved now? And let me get it. To generate the nutrients, ginseng side are the phytochemical nutrients. Okay, I have to plant. I have to plant the plants 100 square kilometer, 10 years to get the nutrients. But in plantel, they do it in 100 square meter only, not kilometer. And in one month, they can produce the number of nutrients. So this is the technology plantel has. The whole world really respect plantel. Okay, and you know, Ventros was gracious enough to have a what they call promotion for us to go to Korea to see the facility, manufacturing facility with our own eyes. Very important to see that. Okay, so it was in Korea. The leaders, those who qualified for the Korea, they see with their own eyes that this is real, not something fabricated, something where people just talk only. Okay? CV8 is really there. It's very important. And this company has attracted a lot of attention. A lot of governments are collaborating with it, NGOs, hospitals, universities, especially University of Edinburgh, research institute, a lot. Pharmaceutical company, I think Johnson and Johnson, because why? They can save a lot of time, a lot of cost, okay. Now this is in Discovery, Discovery channel. If you know, if you see TV Discovery channel, it's a very famous channel where they broadcast to so many countries. So Discovery Channel, they went to Korea to do this broadcast in May 2011. Went to Plantel and do a Discovery Channel, do a broadcasting, and it was broadcast to 30 countries. And the title was, how do they do it? They have a program, Discovery have a program, how do they do it? So they came to Korea 2011, they do this, how they do this plan themselves, and they broadcast to 30 countries. Discovery Channel won't simply come and interview and do this if they know it's not true, because it's the news spread to the whole world. So even Discovery Channel come and do this. Okay, and a lot of patents. This product is so good. Plantel say I must patent throughout the whole world. 64 patent registered at that time, 2 years ago. 22 patents pending. Why pending? Because not all country will simply what they call patent you. They have to check, see whether what you say is true or not. They go to your clinical trials. They read your what they call your what you are doing about. Then when they are convinced, you have all the testimonials, all the clinical trials, all the proof. Then they allow you to patent, right? So that's why it's not simply you apply patent, they will give to you. So you can see USA, patented in USA. And what do they patent? I'll show you afterwards. Okay. South Africa, South Africa, because of HIV, they want to go there to do HIV test. Canada, another big country, talk about Canada, China, talk about Australia, talk about Japan, all these patent. That means you all cannot copy. Okay. So these are all the patent. This is in China. Okay. Now. Okay, now, so who, the other W, who is CVMGR, just I mentioned 4 bodies, they collaborate. China Academy of Science, if you Google, is the top, the #1 Academy of Science, because the people inside, the scientists behind it, okay, they have all the, the degrees, very top. Ventros, now we are Ventros, we are very fortunate we can be into this body. So we are the marketer, Planter, of course, the company, and the University of Sydney. So these 4 come together, spend a lot of time, money, and resources to make CV8 come out a product that is really very good, can benefit all mankind, the whole world. And we are fortunate. We are Ventros is the sole distributor. we can market it throughout the whole world through Ventros. Very fortunate. Okay, so what is it? So the great Indians, because the certificate is they put 50 years. If more than 50 years, they just put 50 years, but ours is more than 70 years. So certified is a Korean ginseng. Now, ginseng is the only plant that has both nutritional and medicinal value. Apart from Tonka Ali, okay, they have researched on a lot of plants and fruits. They found that ginseng has the most nutritional and medicinal value. Tonka Ali come a very distant second, very distant second. So that's why and Korea, of course, they take ginseng. So they take ginseng. Ginseng has a lot of benefits. Now the formulation to make sure that it's bioavailable, if our body can absorb, because always I say it's not what you eat, is what your cells absorb. When you eat, you want the nutrients to go to the cells. Then the cells can function, the cells can work. I mentioned the cells can only work if it has the nutrients. A car can only move if it has petrol. It can be a Lamborghini, but then you know petrol, the car cannot move. Okay, so how good you are, you need nutrients. So to make sure the nutrients will reach the cells, then the cells can function well. Then your immune system can be at its peak. Okay. Now we add 3 more ingredients: sea buckthorn, aronia, and pomegranate. Okay. So let's see what are they. Okay. So here, ginseng, I say, is the best. Wild ginseng is the best choice. Wild, now there are 2 types of ginseng. One is farm ginseng, one is wild ginseng. I forgot to mention just now. If you always go to Korea on a tour, the tour guide will bring you, one of this is Korean ginseng. Come buy original Korean ginseng. Yes, it's original Korean ginseng, but it's not wild ginseng. My wife also bought, a few $1,000s, but just he got how many one box? I think 4 cans. Bought 2 boxes, but now only take one can only, just a bit of the powder only. Got that's wild ginseng. After taking the first one, wow, so heaty the body. Okay, wild ginseng and farm ginseng or local, that means they farm themselves. There's a lot of difference. Penang people, durian. Those in the mountain, high mountain, wild durian is very nice. Okay, I remember in Sabah, Kota Kinabalu, Mount Kinabalu, at the foothill. I went there about 20 years. I don't know when. Talk about it. 50 years ago, no? When I was in my 20s. I went there for a talk. Then, of course, go around visit Mount Kinabalu. I can still remember, 50 years ago, 40, 50 years ago, the durian, the foothill there, of course, I did not climb Mount Kinabalu. There is so nice, so soft, so sweet, and so cold. It's like durian you put in the refrigerator, take out it. I can still remember. Wow, that is wild durian. That's wild durian. Okay, and if you Google and study, when all these people they go to the mountain, the jungle to look for ginseng, the wild ginseng, they cannot go in 2. That means 2 person cannot go in a group. There must be at least 3. Why? It's like those diamond diggers. When they want to dig for diamond, if there are 2 person, if they find a diamond, one can kill the other, because it costs. Once you can find a diamond, you are rich. You can sell for $1 million. Wild ginseng is the same thing. If they can find a wild ginseng, it costs millions. So so they cannot go in 2. If 2 person, I kill you, you kill me, because of money. That greed, human being must go in terms of 3. So this is wild ginseng. Talking about wild again, story. Last time I have a friend who have liver cancer. Liver cancer is the hardest to heal. Most people with liver cancer will die. Okay? He's a government servant. Okay, like me, a government servant. So of course went to University Malaya. One professor said, I will try to help you with a new drug, but I cannot confirm that it will help. And he found that from all the records, all under him, all died. Then a friend of him say, hey, yeah, liver cancer. I tell you what, you go to the roadside there, near the railway station, roadside there, you just plant the plant there, you take, you pour, you want, you drink, show okay. True, no? He recovered. He recovered. That was when he said he was 30, now he's about 60. He recovered. The professor was so shocked. You are the first liver cancer patient who survived. And he was interviewed on TV, you know. He was interviewed on TV. And they asked him, what? I say, the wild grass on, you see, all this wild grass on the roadside, people don't care about it. It must be strong by itself. Nobody water it. People step on it, trample on it, but it can still survive. So it's got very good properties. So what I'm trying to say is those wild plants, even my dog today, dogs, okay, animals, they know. I don't know yesterday what happened. I think he did something wrong. Today he feel like very sick. I give him food, don't want to eat. Then I see him go around my garden looking for the grass or what. Then he eat. Right? By evening, it's okay already. So a dog also know there's medicine in all these plants there, all the wild grass that we grow, all the weeds we try to pull it away actually is the medicine that's there. We grow all the flowers, all nice flower, all the weeds around, we pull it away. But these are all the medicine for the animals. Okay, so here I'm trying to say okay, this one we know. Last time ginseng is only for the rich and for the powerful. The emperors only take ginseng. Our parents, our forefathers do not mention about ginseng because they are not qualified, they are not rich enough to buy. Okay? So here, these are all the proof. Through history, those who take ginseng, the kings, and these are the kings, they live very long. Most king, especially in China, their average age is about 30 plus or 40 plus. Age span, lifespan is about that only. Because most of them, they just eat, and then they die. But see, Emperor Chen Long can live up to 89 years of age. Because why? Eaten wild ginseng so many times. He know ginseng is the for longevity lah. Okay? Even okay, a rich man, okay, no need emperor. He also take ginseng. He knows he can live very long. So it's proven, you know, that ginseng. We talk about longevity. Okay. So here now there are 3 types of ginseng here in the world. Korean ginseng, American ginseng, Chinese ginseng. Other ginseng like Siberian ginseng are not so famous. Okay, you see, Korean ginseng stands out. 38 types of ginseng noside. Ginseng noside are the phytochemicals, the nutrients, the good nutrients, the nutrients that can make us healthy, will give us benefit to our body. Okay. If you Google, there's one doctor called Dr. Joe X or Dr. X, AXE, you know, X, AXE, Dr. X. He has mentioned, okay, maybe I'll show you. He's very famous because on YouTube, he will always talk about many nutritional supplements. This is good, this is not good, and then he say how to eat all these things. I went to his what they call somebody recommend to see him about one product. But today I Google. Let me show you something. See what he say here. No. See, this is he company do not pay him to say. So he say it's about Asian ginseng, whether it's Korean, whether it's China. Okay, take Asian ginseng. This is the best, most well-known adaptogen. What is adaptogen? Adaptogen is like things that can help us to overcome stress, whether it's physical, chemical, or biological stress in our body. You take adaptogen, it will reduce all this stress. This is called adaptogen, and ginseng is the best adaptogen. You Google, find what's adaptogen. It's something that can release your stress, whether it's physical, biological, or chemical. And see, consider the most potent for boosting mental performance and during stress in the year 2017. He's honored to say this out now. He's not promoting any ginseng. He doesn't promote, he has some of his own product. He's not selling ginseng, but he can say this Dr. X. You go to his website, you go to his YouTube, a lot he talk about what are the good things that you need to be healthy. very famous doctor. Okay, so this is, I'm trying to say Dr. Jen. Okay, okay, so how do they do it now? This is called a bioreactor. Bioreactor. So one bioreactor, 250 liter, can produce 75,000 roots of wild ginseng. That's why we talk about infinity. That's why now the price is reduced so that we can afford to take, even though we are not emperor, kings, the royal family, we are not rich. Because of plantel, now everyone in the world can take what they call ginseng. It's now that like Asia slogan. What Air Asia slogan, now everyone can fly. Because of plantel, now everyone can take ginseng. Because they can produce, okay, one become infinity. That means the production ginseng will not wild ginseng, there's no more in the world already. No, very hard to find, cannot find already. So all the wild ginseng is gone because everybody dig and sell. But lucky ginseng is still here. Ginseng is still in this world because of plantel. Plantel can isolate the stem cell, then culture. So preserve is still preserved. It's not extinct anymore. It's not like that dinosaur. No more dinosaur extinct. Okay, because of plantel, see, ginseng is here forever, forever. Yeah. Okay? So this is a bioreactor. Those of you who visited plantel will see this. Okay. Now, so the difference between farm ginseng and wild ginseng. Okay, this is to tell the difference. These are all the benefits which I will go through up here. Okay, so that is why we say because of the bioreactor can produce so many. One sachet here, okay, 60 ml will contain 8 roots or more wild ginseng. So you can see it's all compressed into one sachet. If you take, you are taking like 8 roots of wild ginseng. Okay, Dr. Mahathir can still live at this age because he's taking ginseng. Because one of my leaders was one day in his house teaching the wife music, and he was looking at this Tun Mahathir brewing something. So he asked Tun, "What are you doing? What are you brewing?" Say, "This is ginseng, I'm brewing ginseng." He brewing ginseng. Of course, he get it free, okay? Because all those rich people, they buy in bulk, they buy a few 100,000 and then they give some to Tun Mahathir. Okay, so this is real ginseng. And then you don't have to boil, you don't have to brew, wait for it, then drink. Wow, so much. This one sachet, you can settle everything already. Okay, and if you see the sachet, they say minimum 40 milligram per liter. Okay? And I remember the CEO Jeff Kim of Plantel said, we are definitely sure that is 40 mg per liter. You can test it because if you write this, anybody can do a test, and if you find it's less than 40 mg per liter, you can sue the company Plantel. There's a lot of nutrients. You see, they dare not write anything one. They can say they got ginseng, but they dare not say how many percent, how much. Because if they put that, somebody can go and do the test. You can sue the company because you are cheating me. You say got 40 mg, but I test is not 40 mg. See, now they do the test. It's 66 mg. So that's why they say minimum got 40 mg. So this company I like in the sense what they say is true. It means it's a good product. They want to share the good benefits of this CBA to the whole world. They don't want to cheat people. They can still make money. Okay. So this is very important. Okay. Why we don't have only ginseng? Because when ginseng, sometimes it's very what they call bitter. Okay. So they add all this Cibucton and all this again to make the taste better, but not only to make the taste better. So that just now I talk about bioavailability. Cibucton, is grown in the desert. So it's again, a plant that is very strong. In the desert, it can grow so well. So a very good immune system. You can see all the ingredients that it has. Okay, it's also a natural preservative. Okay, let me drink some water. So excited, forget to drink water. It's also a natural preservative, so we do not add any preservative, any additive, okay, all natural. Aronia berries, okay, contains, okay, they talk about anthocyanins. Anthocyanins are very, very important. And you talk about high manganese content, I've shared before, okay, anthocyanins are a very powerful antioxidant. They protect our eyes, especially from UV damage, from cataract, from glaucoma. Okay, if I had known this, tell you honestly, I have glaucoma before. Okay, but that was long, long time ago. Okay, only CB came recently. And recent studies have suggested that anthocyanin can help fight against major health problems like heart disease or cancer. It's also anti-diabetic. That's why a lot of people say, well, if I'm diabetic, can I take CB? Of course, because why here? This is anti-diabetic, anti-obesity. You take this, you won't grow fat. In fact, you slim down. It's anti-obesity. Very important. And then why here we highlight manganese? We need what they call minerals, sorry. We need minerals. The major minerals are potassium, sodium, calcium, and magnesium. I think most of you will know. Calcium, magnesium, you know, for our bones. Manganese is not so, what they call, at first it was not so important. I mean, people do not see the importance. But suddenly they realize manganese now is very important because they have research and they found that manganese help the body to form bones, tissue, blood clotting, and sex hormones. Okay, in the sense that then it also will play play a role in fat and carbohydrate metabolism, calcium absorption, and blood sugar regulation. So all this will help in those antibiotic, what they call obesity. And because of just now I talk about bones, those people who do not have enough manganese, you find that their bones cannot form properly. So they got bone structure problem. Take manganese. Those who cannot what they call give birth, take manganese because this one talk about fertility. If you got low fertility, that means you got low manganese in your body. So minerals are important. Now they are starting to highlight the importance of manganese. Last time they do not highlight the importance of manganese. So those who got low fertility or glucose intolerance, okay, that means they got diabetes. Take this, it will help. Really, really will help. Now you know you can Google and find out. Okay, a lot of studies done. Okay, go to those government agencies to find out. Okay, what all this is all about. Okay, so pomegranate, you know, vitamin A. Vitamin A is good for our eyes. Vitamin B is good for what they call to change our. Let's say I talk about B1, B2, B6. Is good for to change change carbohydrate to energy for our brains, for our nervous system. B12 is very important for blood formation, red blood formation. You have seen some children, they have anemia. Anemia is a disease or whereby the red blood cells cannot form properly. And you know our red blood cells, our blood system is the transport system. So your blood cells are weak, it cannot send nutrients or oxygen to all parts of our body. So a person will feel very, very tired. So you see the children sometimes those tired, they don't have what they call this uh, B B12 B12 plus iron are important for to make our red blood cells. Okay, so this is about it. Then you know, okay, vitamin E. Vitamin E is also important. What they call to for vision, for it's a powerful antioxidant. It's good for our blood, our brain, and our skin. So vitamin K is not only for blood clotting. You know, your blood cannot clot. That means you lack vitamin K. But vitamin K is also important for our to regulate our blood calcium levels to for our bone metabolism. So all this important, but of course the most important for ladies, they want to see beautiful. Okay? You buy pomegranate in Malaysia, cannot, the taste terrible. And the fruit is going to die, so dry already. The best place to drink, to take pomegranate is in Turkey. Those of you that went to Turkey, you enjoy pomegranate drink. That is the natural drink. And that's where you can get the beauty. Okay. So pomegranate, you can see, is the fruit for beauty. Cleopatra, you know, last time our English literature talk about Cleopatra, the most beautiful woman. We talk about this young Fei also say their favorite fruit pomegranate. Okay. Now, so the formulation here, I mentioned, combined together formulation is so that bioavailability, it can reach our cells. It can, our cells can absorb it. No point, let's say I give you ginseng, the best one, but your cells cannot absorb. So the combination, the formulation is very important here. Okay, research proven now. I say for liver, I have not seen a research done where it say it can protect and protect and prevent and cure. Prevent and cure. Very important. You know, I mentioned liver cancer. It always start with fatty liver. Okay, that's why here you see lipid accumulation. While ginseng will inhibit lipid accumulation. The end there. Okay. Lipid means fat. That's why they talk about fatty liver. I think you heard about fatty liver. The fats accumulate on your liver, you're in trouble. Not so bad yet, but if it becomes cirrhosis, then your liver is damaged. Okay? There are very few nutrition supplements they dare to say that they can prevent and cure. That's why I say this is the only product that I can see, and it's patented. That means sure. Okay? It can prevent and cure liver problem, and they have a lot of testimonials. That's why they can patent. You don't have studies done, don't have clinical trials, you cannot patent. So this is very important. That's why I was very amazed, fascinated with this. The first product that can see, most will say prevent cure. No, this one you have a problem, it can cure you. Okay? Then talk about anti-aging. Okay? Anti-aging, of course, most they talk about the telomere state. Telomere state. All our cells, we have a lifespan. Our skin about a few weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, then new skin will form. Our blood cells, 3 to 4 months. That's why they always say 3 to 4 months, go and donate your blood. If you don't donate your blood cells will die, new blood cells will form. Okay, so the lifespan of a cell is measured by the state. The longer the state, the lifespan is longer. Then the rate is shortening, also important. So if it's a short span, let's say a cell that few days only, then the state is short and then it will shorten very fast. Cancer cells will try, they have the capacity, ability not to make the state short. That's why they are very dangerous. Okay, so apoptosis is cell death. The cells will die by itself. Apoptosis. Senescence means no more division. That means the cell cannot divide anymore. The cell's going to die okay, because cells will always divide and multiply. So if the cells cannot divide, multiply, you will die. Senescence. Apoptosis is cell death. Okay, your lifespan. Okay, so research has done with CV8, they can make the telomere state last longer, not so fast become short. That's why anti-aging. Of course, they are very frank to say we cannot stop aging, but we can slow down the process of aging to make the state, the telomere state, not so fast become zero become no more okay? And they have got proof they got all the tests done, okay, to show that, okay, the telomere state one day will die but they prolong it so you look young, maintain your youth. Okay? So again, patent, they have a patent. It's no joke to have a patent to prove to it that they can shorten, they can prolong the state from becoming, the telomere state from becoming short. Immune system, they talk about bone marrow. Our immune system got B cells. B cells come from bone, that's why B. T cells come from the thymus gland. Okay, these are the cells that can fight the normal illness like cough, cold. Okay, so here, this is done where university in Korea, no, where they prove that bone marrow cells become more and more. If more bone marrow cells, your immune system becomes stronger. CMC1, CMC2, they do many what? They don't only do one what they call like take one portion only. So they want to prove that not only one, this is like called control not control. Okay, that means so many we test also all increase the bone marrow. So they are very good. They don't only do on one plant, okay, or one okay. Here now, just now I talked about B cell, T cells. They discovered later that in our body, there's another cell called NK cells. It stands for natural killer cell. These natural killer cells only focus on what they call cancer cells. They are the commando. They only fight certain enemy. They fight only, let's say, the communists. They are specialized in fighting cancer cells. Cold and cough, no, not their target. Cold and cough is the T cell, B cells will handle. So these are the commandos specialized in only fighting cancer cells. Okay? And they find that you take one ginseng, your NK cells increase. NK cells will decrease. Our body can produce NK cells, but if we grow older or stress, will slow down the production of NK cells. Remember, when you grow old, your NK cells become less and less. When NK cells become less and less, the cancer cells become hero. All our body got cancer cells, but we do not develop to cancer because why? NK cells, the soldiers are guarding it. But if the NK cells become weaker or lesser, then cancer cells will win the war. Stress. That's why you see now they say stress is the major killer. Once you got stress, your NK cells go down. Okay? And then the cancer cells will win the war. Because I remember last time I was helping a young girl, 20 plus, having lung cancer. I asked her, no, how many cigarettes do you smoke in a day? She looked at me like angry, no, I have not touched a cigarette in my life. I said, I'm very sorry. I apologize quickly because last time, I thought that, oh, lung cancer, definitely smoker. But no. Then I asked her, is it because of stress? She said, yes, very stressful in my workplace. I resigned from my job. Stress will bring down your NK cells and then cancer will do. Okay, so here taking CV8, this will increase your NK cells. Very important, okay? Lymph nodes, the same thing. Our lymph nodes, the more lymph nodes you will add. Lymph node is like a filter. It will take away all the toxin from your body. Okay? It's a filter. So the more toxic take out from the body, here go right. Filter or trap for foreign particles. Okay, so the more you have, the more filter you have, your blood, your system will be clean. Okay, so again here, immune system, patent, anti-cancer, anti-cancer, all proven here, anti-HIV, wow, can fight HIV, virus. The testimonials here you can see. Okay, this is hepatitis B. Remember, I talk about liver. Can prevent and cure. Okay, what type of hepatitis B? Will lead to fatty liver or cirrhosis. So you can see here, this is a really poor skin problem. So CV8 talk about youth. Okay, I say when we become younger, your immune system better. Beauty, your skin especially. I mentioned before, our gold diamond Saw Kabin, his wife, June Uy. Look at her age, her skin, her no wrinkles, still very radiant. She takes our CV8 plus our CMC, our CMC, the skin for the what they call that. Very, very important. I saw in my own daughter. Wow, after taking one out, you see her skin beautiful, very radiant, very soft. But of course, she's young. But compared to her colleagues, her friends, they can see the difference. She's taking CV8. Very important. For skin, I talk about skin. Very nice skin texture. Very radiant. Okay? Dermatomyositis also something with skin. Derma means skin. Okay, so this one will affect the skin. Okay, inflame. So derma is, so again you take this will help your skin. Like cancer, stomach cancer, lymphatic cancer, rectal cancer, rectum. This is rectum, the large intestine, uterine cancer, ladies. Leukemia, you know, is in the blood, cancer of the blood. So all this okay can be cured. They do a lot of tests. Okay. Just I mentioned diabetes, it can help. Very, very good. Don't think why I take this one that fruit is sweet. No. Because it got anti-diabetic properties. High blood pressure, James, most of us will know James from KK. Okay. Reflux. Okay. So here a lot of testimonials you can see here, Parkinson disease, because brain. Okay. Okay. Now here what is this? These are tests done by our Dr. Ashwin. Dr. Ashwin get a few patients high cholesterol. The normal one are diabetes, you know, liver enzyme. Okay, one check all these things after taking before and after taking C8, see the result. A lot of difference. Okay, a lot of difference. Okay, so I think they did for few person. One, two patient, four, three, four patient. Five patient. Okay, you can see all of them improve in terms of cholesterol, their sugar level, and their liver enzyme. Okay, so here you can, just I mentioned, yes, CV8 has so many benefits for our whole body. You talk about brain, our skin, our blood, anything. For fatigue, very important. You feel tired, lethargic. Today the whole you think, oh, today I have to work a lot of appointments, a lot of work to do, but I feel so tired. I wake up not good enough. You drink CBA, I tell you, the whole day you are very, very active. A lot of my friends tell me, Paul, thank you very much. Wow, what you say is true. Early morning I feel lethargic. I take CBA, wow, whole day I don't feel tired. Okay, very important. And that's why here we mentioned liver function. Liver is the biggest organ in our body. It's a detoxifier. If your liver cannot function properly, you're in deep trouble. The toxic cannot go away. The toxic stay in your body. Then you know things will go back. Okay. So who? Again, who should consume? As long as you're a human being, as long as you're alive, you better take CBA for your own good, for your health, okay, for your beauty, especially your skin, then for longevity, okay. So when should I take it? Preferably, I tell you, before meal. You should take before meal. Here we put consume 30 minutes before after meal. Better, okay, I listen to Dr. X lah. Dr. X said better take before meal, better. Okay? And I take before meal, morning, wake up, drink, you know, before my breakfast, I consume CVA. Okay? Then you find not so heaty. I find this is very important. Okay? Shake before consuming because the sediments at below the sachet are the more important one. So try to shake it. If you are at home, rinse the sachet with water again, pour it because the sediments there are the good ones. Okay? So this is very important on it. So remember, to look young, to maintain your youth is now a reality. Okay. Okay. Let's talk about. Give me another 5 minutes. I talk about. Okay. How I always remember Diamond Go Diamond Sokabi he mentioned. Don't just buy and drink. Okay. Do the business to drink, then you get so much cheaper. Okay. So what he's trying to say is very, very true. No. Okay. We have a promotion. Here put January is still on. Okay, because I don't want to update again. Okay. One box of 15 sachet, you know. My family finished in a few days. One box of 15 sachet, 690. Okay, the promotion is you buy two packets, two boxes, 1 is free. 2 plus 1. Okay, one box is 690, 2 boxes 1380, and you get one more box promotion. Make use of this promotion. Okay, it's very important. Okay, so and you put under your name, you get the 3S incentive 250. For those of you who are distributors already, put under your name, another name, you get minus again 250. Okay, and then you can still get other bonuses like what you call, after I'll explain the plan to you. And the other one is this: you can buy 3 sets in 1 month or 2 calendar months. Another promotion. Okay, so what we mean by this is this. So I talk about this. Okay, just 2 steps. Okay, it is 2 steps. Step 1. Sorry. Step 1. Sponsor 3 members. If this product is good, I'm sure recommend to 3 of your friends, or they are your members already. Recommend to them. What do you get? Your bonus personal sales achiever incentive, 5%. Okay, 1250, not much. Okay. Now, if 3 of them come in, just not mentioned the 3S, 250. They buy at 1380. Company will pay you this 3S bonus 250. So 3 of them you get 750. Now talk about max union. Max union only from 2 group. So you take only from 2 group 500 SV, 10% is ringgit. Team bonus you take from all of them, that means 750 SV, but it's about 7 to 8% because it's full. You get about 52.50. And mini bonanza member, if you can sell 3 sets to what they call 3 members, you get 200 bonus plus 1 more box free of charge. So what is the total income? 1755. How much do you pay? 1380. You get back your capital already. So step 1. Okay. Step 2. Tell your people A, B, and C. Don't buy to consume. Do the business consume. You get cheaper, you get free some more, or you get paid to eat. Okay. Tall Carbin, he's paid to get it to drink. Okay. All the gold diamonds, you talk about Rebecca, you talk about Johnny Kwa, you talk about diamonds, all they are paid to drink CB8 because their bonus is so much more. So do the same, follow them, multiplication and duplication. If you can duplicate the second level, that means here you can see first level 3 people, second level 9 people. Okay, your total income, okay, put it here, okay, got the same thing here. You are a director already, no? And your total profit is 4,768. 2 steps only, 12 people only. Okay? You can get, this is your bonus. Okay? That's why our company is very generous. The marketing plan pays out very well. It's worthwhile for you to do the business. Okay, so what I want to say, I want to close my talk by saying, this is a very, what they call, there's no happiness in medicine. All right, those who take medicine are not happy. Hey, well, I'm taking medicine. Of course, you don't see such a person when they take medicine, they are sick, they are not happy. There's no happiness in medicine, but happiness is the best medicine. Okay? You are happy. Okay? How can you be happy? Because your immune system, you look young, your skin looks good, okay, you are healthy, okay, so you are happy. So this is very important. So take CV8, you take CV8, skin look good, you are healthy, you look young. So happiness is the best medicine. So I repeat again, there's no happiness in medicine. There is no medicine like happiness. Okay? There's no medicine like happiness. Okay? There's no happiness in medicine. There's no medicine like happiness. Okay? With that, thank you very much. We'll see you in our next talk. Okay?
Thank you, Paul. Good night.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Teresa,
Paul.
thank you.
Paul.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Cannot recognize some of your voices already.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you.
Thank you. Louis,
you, Paul.
remember you say you want an English, you want an English talk, okay? Good, good. So you're in here. I'm like you, don't know much about Chinese Mandarin. Okay. So
Oh, so I got friends.
okay, good, good.
Thank
Awesome to join
you
in,
very much, Mr. Paul.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank you.
you're very clear and
I hope my talk
concise.
has benefit all of y'all. Okay.
Thank you, Paul. Bring so much happiness. Happiness without medicine.
Happiness. Okay, yeah, Caleb, yes. Thank you. This so John, John, I met you. Linda, thank you. Yeah, Linda. Okay, good to see you. This Rebecca, thank you. These are the response, feedback. KG
Thank you.
all about
All
feedback.
have a good night.
Good night. I know most of you are now because I met John last time. All these people, I say, hey, cannot see them. Okay, good.
Thank you.
Let's keep in touch. We are a big family. Let's work together. Okay. And I forget to say, it's true. No, remember to fight our 10 million. If each one of us we take how many sessions per day? We hit just CV8 only. We have 40,000 members. Only 10% take CV8. We will hit 8.7 million in a month. 4,000 people just take 1 or 2 sessions a day only. Okay. Okay, with that, thank you. Good night. See you again.
Thank you. Thank you.
Today a bit long. Okay.